Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2013, Titanium Edition with me, Brad M73. This episode is actually going to be a bit different than episodes I've done in the past. I'm actually going to be narrating this after the fact. One reason why is because when I was recording, I don't know, I guess I had my audio settings set up incorrectly, and so I didn't get any of my voice. So basically, what I'm doing in this episode is I'm messing around with Courseplay, as you can probably see, and I'm actually trying to set up a buying route for the barley. We still had I think it was a 1.7 times great demand for barley. And you can actually see it there on the PDA there, barley at the restaurant for like, what does that say, $11.96. And so basically, I was getting this up and going. I'd thought of in other recent news, I'd also my Logitech G35 arrived yesterday, and I totally thought about trying to get it set up, but I've heard of some pretty nightmarish scenarios about people setting their G35s up for use with farming sims, so I decided not to give that a go. And then as you can see, I just did start off my the cultivating of the cornfield, because you have to get those cultivated before you plant pretty much anything, unless you have a cultivating seeder. And now I'm getting buying some equipment for my potato fields. Bought a new Ursus tractor and a new Vaderstadt cultivator. And I don't know why I keep speeding up and slowing down here, but oh, and then I remembered something. Oh yeah, my Courseplay route's all messed up, so I'm going to have to redo this. So I had to kind of get all the trucks unjammed here, which, obviously you can tell, even though this is sped up like 4 times or 3 times, I think it's sped up about 3 times. I'm taking about 45 minutes or so and condensing it down into about 15 minutes for you guys. Didn't want to make it too short, but I was pretty disappointed. So here I am. I'm going back and actually resetting up the new Courseplay route. So we got the Courseplay up, the routes reset, and then you basically just hit the course recording button, and away we go. And we'll run over to the restaurant to drop off this load. I actually had a lot less barley than I thought I did. I actually thought I had a lot more than this. There were maybe like, I don't know, 8 or 10 loads of barley that needed to be dropped off. But here we go, dropping that off, and then I'm actually tabbing back to get the other trucks, out of the way for this one. And that's one of the cool things is if you start recording with one vehicle and you tab out to a different vehicle, you can actually, tab out of that vehicle that you're recording in, and it's not going to interrupt the recording of the route. So if you didn't know that about Courseplay, that's actually something that's very important to know. There you can see on the left our tractor's cultivating the cornfield. I think that's field 15. We're taking our care to drive back in, and we've completed the route. Yay! And so we'll rename the route here and get our truck started. And so now I'm just taking the rest of the semis and getting them aligned so that they will start taking the barley to the restaurant. And then back in here. This is where, in the last episode, I was picking up the sugar beets to take those to the market, which we got done within about an hour, which was pretty darn good. I was really happy that I got that done. Even though we had so many problems with course play, I don't really know exactly what was going on. All right, so we got our new course play route set up, and now is the time to cultivate our... Well, no, actually, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, maybe I am going to cultivate. And maybe I'm not going to cultivate. Oh yeah, because the field's already cultivated. I'm a derp. Alright, so we failed a mission there. I think it was like a forklift mission I must have accidentally accepted. I never do those. They're kind of pointless. And we're going to go plant some potatoes. Potatoes, precious. There we go. And then we come back to purchase the Cody Garant QV32000 slurry tanker. And we're going to run up and pick that up, because we want to fertilize our potatoes with a natural fertilizer, otherwise known as cow diarrhea. Or I don't know. It's cow poop. Slurryized. Slurry. It just makes me think of a slushy, which is just a, you know, that would just be a terrible cold drink on a hot summer's day. And then I drive down to the main farm to try to pick up a front weight, which ends tragically, as you shall see, because I go down here and I'm like, yeah, I'm looking around for my big heavy front weight, and wait a second, where's all my front weight? And they're in here somewhere. Nope, they're not over. No, I don't have any front weights. Wait, let's look at. Oh, I guess I don't really have any front weights. Time to go back to the shop and pick up the front weight. That's just the way it is. Alright, so we drive back up to the farm shop to pick up with this gigantic slurry tanker to pick up our front weight. And everything is good. Now we're at full speed. You can really hear me buzzing along now. And we're going to go down and fill it up with slurry here at the biogas plant. And I kind of confused myself for a few minutes on why it's like, why can't I fill this up? It's like, oh wait, I actually have to switch to the to the slurry tanker. And so we fill that up, and filling it up at 3 times speed is definitely going to be much faster than filling it up in real time. And I was kind of looking here at the slurry, pointing out the little rivets on the side of the tank to actually see that the slurry level was indeed dropping ever so slightly. You might even be able to see it with the naked eye here. And oh, I didn't notice this. See, one of the silage bunkers was still covered there, and it will be uncovered by the end of the episode. And so what we're going to do is we're going to implement course play to create a route around the field here, which you will momentarily see. Yeah, don't ask what that was all about. Alright, so here we go. We are trucking around the field. Turn right up here. And we're going to come back around. We're going to finish out the route, and then we're going to determine the width of the slurry tanker. So here we go. And here I go in to look at and see if I'm told the width, but nope, no width. So it's like, we're going to have to figure this out ourselves. So we spread it open, and we start playing around with the width. We have to put it on fertilizer mode, and then we start playing around with the width, and you can kind of barely see. Here I re-verify just to make sure I'm not insane the width. You can actually see like a little red mark coming out to the side. So this is something that we can actually use to preset the width for the courseplay route. And once we get it up here and we get it set to the width that we want, we set the starting corners and the starting direction for the courseplay route, and then you actually go and generate the route. And I think one thing that I actually forgot to do is to actually save the route. Oops. So anyway, we are going along here and fertilizing our field using courseplay, and I got to get this guy out of the way, and I'm just making a big mess on my field here, which only gets worse and worse. And on we continue with the fertilization. There we are. And there's another. Oh no, we're going to go. And then this little guy gets all messed up because he drives down and then he wants to turn around, as you can see in the background, and he's just doing all kinds of crazy things. So I have to switch over to him to... Oh, and then I just go epic fail. So all I want to do is just finish up this field. Yeah, it's finally done. Oh, and don't forget right now, it is May 31st. You still have plenty of time to get yourself entered to win a free copy, I'm sorry, of Euro Truck Simulator Gold Edition. That's Euro Truck Simulator 2 Gold Edition that includes the Going East expansion. I'll try to put a link into the video description, but you can also go to my channel and search for the Euro Truck Simulator 2 giveaway and metallic paint DLC spotlight video, and that will tell you all you need to know to enter to win a copy of Euro Truck Simulator 2. So check that out if you're interested, or if you're interested in winning a free a free copy for a friend, because you can re-gift it if you so wish. Alright, so here I'm just kind of doing some cleanup work, and as you can see, our silage bunker back there is empty. Or not empty, but it's silaged, or it's done fermenting, or whatever silage does. What does silage do? It just sits there until the cows eat it. Alright, so here we do some more, a little bit of a cleanup on the field so that it doesn't look all epic fail. Because I'm Mr. OCD, and I have to, make my fields look nice and pretty. There we are. Okay. Well, guys, that'll pretty much just about wrap things up for this video. I apologize that this isn't a full-length video and you didn't get to see all the derpiness that that occurred during this episode. But hopefully, kind of give you a little bit of a different perspective of my farming methods in a slightly sped up role. I do appreciate, as always, you guys watching, especially all you guys that watch to the end. And I'm sure you'll be back for more Farming Simulator in the future. And as always, don't forget to like my videos. Hit that like button. It really helps me out. It helps me, get new games and new equipment, like my new Logitech G27 racing wheel. I must thank you so much for that, guys. I will be doing a Euro Truck Simulator video very soon to show you what I think. Well, that's it for now, guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.